All right, everybody, how's it going? This is weird, right? You can see my ears. I'm doing the handheld nice camera. This is usually on the Vlogs and Stuff channel, but I've got a setup video for you today, okay? It's more of an updated setup video because it's in the same room as last time, but I've been on a bit of a home improvement kick the past couple of months, okay? Due to the crown and me staying home even more than I normally would, which was already a lot to begin with, I've been getting paintings, hanging them up on the walls. I've been painting over holes that were in the wall for way too long from even the previous owners of this house. But the biggest thing I did was I converted the living room into a home gym because gyms have been closed, obviously. And oh my God, dude, you can kind of see a little peek over there. Look at those plates. So beautiful, just sitting there. I know I've been kind of slacking off on the whole doing the live streams of the workout thing. I've still been working out every day. I've been keeping up on it. It's been amazing not having to wait for anything, having it here in my house. But I felt a little bit rushed because I've been so busy. I'm hoping to get back on the more usual workout live streams over on my Twitch channel and then VODs over on Jordan Lifts. Hopefully I'll be back to that soon. But for now, I want to show you the updated office because not that I've updated much of the equipment at all, but I've tried to beautify it a little bit, starting with hanging a lot of things on the walls. So let me bring you into the entrance here, dude. Finally, it's taken so long, but I have all of the silver play buttons for 100,000 subscribers hung up here at the entrance, all 4 of them. I never got one for the main CaptainSparklez channel because when they first rolled these out, I was already at 1 million, so they skipped sending me one. I know, weird flex, but okay, now 1 million is like, they probably regret it so much. Oh my God, YouTube definitely regrets these because I can't even imagine how many channels there are at 100,000 subscribers now. They probably regret the 1 million one even. And when they first rolled the 10 million out, there were like 20 channels that were eligible. Now, God knows how many people have hit 10 million subscribers. It's insane how much it's grown. But anyway, it's probably pretty hard to read the names because of the lighting, but we've got Jordan Reacts up there. We've got the Vlogs and Stuff channel, Jordan Marin. We've got CaptainSparklez 2. And then we've got Marin Music down there. Hopefully, maybe at some point in the not too distant future, we'll get 1 million for, I don't know, CaptainSparklez 2 maybe. Feel free to subscribe over there if you haven't. It'd be kind of cool. But anyway, that's just small words of encouragement. Also, on this wall, this was something that YouTube sent me a couple of years back. I don't know if there was a particular reason for it, but it's just this little collage of comments. A few of them in there actually like not good comments, but I still thought it was pretty cool. And so I've got that hung up as well. And then also hung up all of the foam panels. So much prettier than them just being, yeah, they're still up against the wall here, but there's a reason for that. And that's because this wall over here, because I haven't put up a green screen, it's very useful to have it be just a blank white wall for the sake of isolating me from the background. In the thumbnails where you see me just isolated and on top of a Minecraft background or on the reaction channel in front of the blue background or whatever the screenshot is, it's really easy. I can use the wand tool in Photoshop, just select the white and delete it out like super quickly, almost like it were a green screen. That said, I have been thinking about getting one of the I think it's Elgato. They make this expandable one that can sit on the floor and then you can just bring it up, like just kind of pull it up top and then have a green screen and then collapse it back down when you don't need it. So I've thought about doing that. We'll see. They've been out of stock because I think supply chains have been messed up due to the crown. Anyway, speaking of awards, we've got the 10 mil sitting over there, hanging out, which I think it's a much better place. This was previously like up on the top floor in the living room, and now I think it's much better here in the office, as well as the OG 1 million, which I think this is my favorite award, just because they discontinued doing it this way because it's so large and unwieldy that they were like, yeah, too many people are hitting 1 million now, so we gotta change the format here. This isn't gonna work anymore. So this is one of the legacy ones, and I love it because it's gigantic. This thing probably weighs like 30 pounds, something like that. So I don't have it hung up because there's actually, with all the sound panels up on the wall now, there wasn't really a good spot for this. It's so heavy, it needs to be in studs, but the mounting points are fixed on it. They're like right here and right here. And in order for me to get it centered on studs, it wouldn't be centered on the wall. So it's here. It's fine. It looks great like this. It's just sat on the desk. Don't worry about it. It's chill. We got Alex right next to it. And I can't remember if it was wired up this way in the last setup video, but Alexa, turn on studio lights. Yeah. Honestly, the best thing ever. It saves so much time, and I'm probably totally blown out because I'm on manual ISO right now. So Alexa, turn off studio light. I'm sure you've heard me say that, or at the very least you've heard me do temperature adjustments if you watch the live stream. Alexa, set downstairs to 71.
The AC is set to 71.
Thank you. You're a gem, except when you go off when I don't prompt you. Then you're not a gem, but otherwise, you're great. So, we've got that going on. I can't remember, that might have been happening in the last one, but yeah, whatever. Got printer, scanner, fax machine. DAE fax machines anymore? My accountant still has a fax machine phone number in his email bio. That's such a accountant thing to have, I suppose. But other than that, I'm like, are there really anybody use faxes anymore? Not really sure about that. Anyway, back to over here. I've got, this was a little trophy that I got for winning an Amazon sponsored Alex A. Can't see, whatever, over there. This is a gold-plated Alex A for a thing that was back in New York Comic Con 2017 where we did an escape room, but it was like kind of driven by Alex A. It's pretty cool. This is a Buddha statue. My grandma had a bunch of these around her house, and I always thought they were cool growing up. So when she passed, my mom let me have a selection of certain pieces of art, and so this was one of the ones that I chose. So it's a cool little memory, as well as there's I think my favorite piece of art in the house, which is right outside of here. That's another one from my grandma, and she had really cool pieces of art, and so it's cool to have some of that around the house. And a lacrosse ball as well that I can use to roll out my back. I'll like put that up against the door jamb over there, and then I'll just kind of lean my back up against it, and it feels so nice. Another thing I did, which I think is a nice improvement in here, because we're focusing so much more on the aesthetic and the design rather than the equipment itself, because the equipment hasn't really changed, is I replaced the sconce lights, and they look so much better now. The old ones were so ugly, but I was too lazy to have them replaced for absolutely ages. So now we've got these more modern, contemporary looking ones, 4 of them around the room, and such an improvement. When I replaced, they were these like ugly chrome things that were just there when I moved in, and I didn't bother to do anything with them, but now these are really nice and cool and like brushed black metal, and goes with the blackness and the blackness in my shirt and the blackness in my heart and the blackness of the monitors and the computer case and the black everywhere, and you get the idea. Anyway, it's fine. Where I'm standing right now though, I haven't made full use of this, but due to the crown and everything, I was like, you know what I've been lacking for ages is a VR space. So it's not the biggest area, I realize, but where we're standing right now, it's probably like a 6-foot area at the shortest point, which is like right here, but can go for a while in this direction. So I set it up with a light right there, because I had 2 of these. One was just stored in the closet. We've got a camera right here, and then this is the Rift S over here, and so I don't actually need the lighthouse trackers mounted anywhere. The Rift S obviously has the tracking built in, and so that's hooked up to the computer. I've been lazy. Even though I got the whole thing set up, I just haven't sorted out the whole plugging it into OBS, doing Steam VR, or setting up whatever Minecraft VR mods are the ones that you use nowadays. So I'm planning on doing that eventually. Maybe I'll throw up again doing a Minecraft dropper map. We'll see how it goes. But whatever the case may be, we do have this VR setup, and I hope to be able to make use of it at some point in the nearish future. Darth Vader, I think, was there last time still. I feel like you've seen Darth Vader before, but there's Darth Vader again. He's kind of hidden behind the light now. Probably feels a little claustrophobic. I'm sorry you got overshadowed by the light, my dude. Still wearing the creator sash from the YouTube Summit brandcast from a few years back. And then, yeah, whatever, the technology stuff, right? We still got the 3 monitor setup, the 2 monitor setup, because these are monitors, those are monitors, everything's a monitor around here. And keyboard, mouse, all that stuff is still the same, other than I think I replaced the mouse pad because the other one, well, I once got mad and slammed my mouse on it and it dented it. Not my proudest moment, but we got a different one now. I generally don't get mad. I don't remember what prompted me to do that, but apparently I was quite frustrated at something and whatever. Also, yeah, still got the X-Bone and the PS4 sitting in there, hooked up to an HDMI switch as well as an optical audio switch, and then they go in through this is new since last time, even though it's dusty, the capture card back here, which has 0 latency, which would allow me to actually stream from consoles if I had to. Even though I try to not stream from, I just usually try to stream from my computer. But it's cool, don't worry about it. Obviously the camera stuff over there, we got a little Titanfall helmet that was probably there from last time, but got it a while back, and it's a cool little thing to have sitting around the room. And then this is a humming shark that was actually given to me by a fan, and I think it's pretty cool. So the humming shark just kind of sits up there, chills, has a good time. And I think that's pretty much it for the change in the setup. Again, mostly just new lights, hung up the panels on the wall, so it just looks cleaner and better, brought down the play buttons and stuff that weren't already here, and maybe the only one that I'm missing, other than, yeah, the OG 100K plaque, which I never had an opportunity to get, but other than that, dude, maybe CaptainSparklez 2 at some point in the next couple of years, hopefully before YouTube is like, screw the 100,000 and million play buttons, we're not doing them anymore, too many people are getting them, maybe we can pass it on CaptainSparklez 2, and then I would have all the possible awards, which would be cool. Anyway, the only remaining thing is, once I decide if I'm gonna get the green screen, if I do, then these remaining 4 sound panels, those I will hang up here on this wall. It'll just be 2 up top, 2 on the bottom, kind of like on this wall over here. And then that way, I'll be able to pull up the green screen whenever I need to do a thumbnail, and it'll be easy to isolate myself from the background. But that's why I haven't hung those up yet, is because it'll mean it's just more of a hassle and more kind of isolating and selecting, and like my shirt will blend in with the black of the panel, and it'll make it a lot harder. I'll have to manually select myself out, and that'll, I mean, over time it adds up. If that eats into like 2 extra minutes per thumbnail at, say, 5 thumbnails a week, if there's 4 on the reaction channel plus 1 on the main channel, that's 10 extra minutes a week, which then is, what, 520 minutes every year? That's a lot of hours. 10 years I've been doing YouTube, that's a lot. That's 5,000 minutes. That's days that would be spent just because there's sound panels and no green screen. Gotta optimize your time, what can I say? Oh, one other thing, I do have, you've seen this because it's in the video, but you know, the windscreen that's on the microphone, so that's a new addition since last time. It's nice, that way it doesn't have to be like a big thing that obscures my face, and it's just a sock over the mic. I think that's it. Cool stuff. Still the 3 monitor setup, the 2 audio monitors, audio interface, mix amp, keyboard, mouse, computer. Down in here, it's got the ventilation on the other side. You can see through, so that's why I'm able to keep this door shut, but I keep this one open for ventilation still. And look at that. Look at that 2080 Ti, it's so pretty in there, dude. It's so pretty. It's like no exposed circuitry, just the stainless steel. So yeah, I guess the 2080 Ti is new since last time because we got it for the Minecraft with RTX campaign, so shout out. It's not sponsored technically in this video, but they did send it to me for a sponsored thing, so I guess hashtag previous sponsor and video. That's it though. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hopefully you've enjoyed the updated setup video. And again, if you want to check out like the home gym and everything, Jordan Marin channel on YouTube for vlogs and stuff. Did a vlog with Dustin doing some workout stuff recently. You can check that out. And then there should be more workout live streams. Jordan lifts as well. Subscribe to every channel. Get everything to all the play buttons so I can hang more up in here on, I don't know what wall real estate is actually left. Where do I have more room for 100,000s over here. Like down there, and that's it. That's it. But I'll figure something out. Okay. See you next time.